An unusual sight, the halls of Israel's parliament building usually bustling but now standing empty. Those who are here are attending the Jerusalem prayer breakfast, the first event held in the Knesset since the start of Israel's war with Hamas. Unseen are 1.5 million people who are listening online.
Our Christian allies all over the world came to support Israel.
What we have seen is basically an international support for Israel. It's vital, especially in this crucial time that we live in, because it is in the darkest hour that the true friends of Israel show up. And we have just seen here in the auditorium, in the Knesset, in Jerusalem, Christian evangelicals taking a strong stand for Israel, and it's just warming my Israeli heart.
Established in 2017, the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast is an initiative organized by a coalition of Israeli and international leaders, which holds events in which government, civic and religious leaders from around the world, Jewish and Christian, unify to endorse the existence of the State of Israel and pray for peace.
It's a Bible idea to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. And this is something that is common both in Judaism and in Christianity. This is the common ground where both can agree that we can pray together. And this is the miracle of Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast. The rabbis and the pastors can pray together and feel comfortable about it.
In my opinion, it's something that's very natural, because we all read the Bible and we all believe in Israel's right to exist and Israel's right of self-defense.
Despite the fact that events are not currently allowed in the Israeli Knesset, this one took place, reflecting its significance.
The Knesset speaker wanted us to come to the very heart of the Israeli democracy to pray together and to ask for the nations to stand with us.
Coming here in our darkest hour is something we greatly appreciate, a great demonstration of solidarity, friendship, and brotherhood.
Knesset member Tatiana Masarsky spearheaded this project, and in a cubicle inside her Knesset office, she spoke with the media line and explained the relevance of such happenings, especially during these difficult times in which Israel faces a brutal enemy.
In addition to the war, they are conducting a psychological war through messages that they spread all over the world. They apply pressure on Israeli citizens and create fake news. That is why it was important for me to invite our supporters, the representatives of different nations who believe in God and can unify with us in prayers and in our aspiration for peace.
We are praying here today for our brave soldiers and for their success. We also need your actions, your influence around the world to help us bring all the hostages back and to win this war.
Social media is one of the most important battlegrounds upon which this war is being fought.
It is true that social media is filled with fake news and it's filled with vicious, distorted lies. That's why it's important to follow accurate media and to not be misled, because social media is a powerful and deadly weapon that can be used to spread the truth, but unfortunately also to spread lies.
Every time that something happens in Israel, waves of anti-Semitism appear around the world. We always extend our hand to the Jewish communities in the diaspora. Also in times of war, we continue to receive Aliyah, and we invite all the Jews to come here. We will hug them. We have an army that protects us. I'm still sure that here is the safest place for us.
Despite anti-Semitism and despite acts of hate and words against Israel and the Jewish people, Christian Friends of Israel demonstrated their absolute resolve to stand with Israel by holding these joint prayers.
We had to go online, and so going online, we were very surprised to reach 1.5 million people from 106 nations.
A lot of Christians, they understand that it is now Israel that is fighting this existential war, but if these enemies not defeated, I'm not just talking about Hamas, but also radical Islamist organizations, they're going to continue and knock at the door of Europe and the United States. So standing with Israel is basically standing for their own future as well.
Barbaric attacks that we had in 7th of October, it's not a war against Israel, it's a war against all the Western way of life. It's a war against the Judeo-Christian set of values. And we are in Israel only on the front line of this war.
We are here today to salute to the Israeli citizens and to the IDF.